you have to think like all of these people are online teasing Durk. Oh, you need to go slide for Vine, all this bullshit. But they're not understanding that Durk is a high power nigga. If Durk spins out and goes kills one of them niggas in NBA YoungBoys camp or Quando Rondo or who the fuck ever, if he goes and does that, he destroys so many lives just from that one small decision. You know, I'm gonna keep it all the way G with y'all. I wish my skin wasn't so fucked up, y'all. This shit like always fucks up my vibe. Like, you know, you want to be on camera, you want to be doing shit, but man, my skin is just ridiculous, my nigga. What I wanted to do right quick is I wanted to review this video that I've seen, just give a little bit of commentary to this video that's been circulating around. So Lil Durk just did an interview on $1 Million Worth of Game, which that is a podcast that started by a rapper that I used to listen to a long time ago named Gilly the Kid, and also his cousin who did a long time in prison, lost a lot of people. His name is Wallo 267, and basically in this video, Wallo 267 is talking to Lil Durk about how he forgave the person who killed his brother. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and watch this video, and then I'm gonna give y'all my commentary of how I feel about what is going on.
Like, this is documented. You know, I got a TED talk. I forgave my brother's killer. And I'm saying it to say this. Killed my brother. My brother died in my grandma's arms. In the house that we grew up in. They shot my brother. He ran to the house. He died in Nanny Hall's when she opened the door. So I'm telling you this, some real shit, man. If I ain't let the go, I won't be right here today. I won't be here for my niece and my nephews. Me and Gil won't be doing this. Y'all won't know me. I won't be able to give y'all this game. But I had to leave. I had to let it go. And when I let it go, it started to grow.
They never believed in me.
So, let me get dropping shit. Let me give y'all my personal opinion on what Wallo is saying. So basically, Wallo is basically, I guess, trying to allude to the fact that he understands what Lil Durk is dealing with. Lil Durk, one thing that I've always noticed about Lil Durk is he doesn't really speak on a lot of the losses that he deals with and a lot of the things that probably goes on behind the scenes. See, me as a person who have lost a lot of people to murder, lost a lot of people, you know, I just lost a lot of motherfuckers. You know, I lost my own baby mom for murder. So I'm just letting y'all know that, you know, Lil Durk may seem like this super duper tough ass motherfucker, but you gotta understand he's probably hurting behind closed doors. And of course, most people would never know that because he lives up to this certain, I can't explain it. It's like he has to live up to this certain type of vibe with people because people expect him to be this, you know, Chicago gangster 24/7. But you have to understand that Lil Durk has a heart too. He has all these children. You know, he lost his brother to murder. Like, he's lost a lot of people. And basically, I just feel like, you know, people never really see the side of him ever mourning. We never see Lil Durk mourning. We never see him sad looking. Every time you see him, it always seems like he's on go. He's in high spirits. He always on gangster shit. It doesn't really seem like he's going through it. But people don't understand that Wallo is basically just trying to break down to him like, yo, I know a lot of these losses that you're dealing with, you probably got high power niggas around you, and you probably like, man, fuck that. They done killed my family member. They done killed my friend, whatever. Let me go ahead and just put this Mac down and get these niggas the fuck out of here. Because you have to think, like, all of these people are online teasing Durk. Oh, you need to go slide for Vine, all this bullshit. But they're not understanding that Durk is a high power nigga. If Durk spins out and goes kills one of them niggas in NBA YoungBoy's camp or Quando Rondo or who the fuck ever. If he goes and does that, he destroys so many lives just from that one small decision. So basically Wallo is just trying to show him like, look, if you go do something based off that situation, not only is it going to affect you, but it's going to affect everybody around you. Now, I'm just giving my outside perspective of what I feel like the message he's trying to bring to Lil Durk. Because people don't understand, like, when you're in these situations, and especially if you're a person like him that is of leadership, Lil Durk behind closed doors is helping so much people. You have to understand, there's a lot of people around Lil Durk. Like, you have to think as cameramen, graphic designers, fucking managers, like all types of people probably around Lil Durk that you don't see that he's helping. He probably got family members. Lil Durk got quite a few kids, and baby moms, like, he got a lot of shit to take care of. So you can't expect Lil Durk at his level and his position to bust out of nowhere and go slide for his brother or for Von or any of them, because he will lose so much. And maybe that's the reason why he moves so calculated. He probably wants to, but he knows that he will make the situation worse for the people around himself. Lil Durk is no longer that little Chicago nigga with the dreads that was just running around doing street shit. That life is not there no more. And basically, if he fucks up for not only himself, but he hurts a lot of people. And I worry about that type of situation every time I look at it, because I'm like, man, Wallo is right there pouring his heart out, but those dudes in that room aren't thinking the way that Wallo is thinking. They probably aren't at that maturity, mindset yet. They're probably not thinking to themselves like, man, yo, if we keep this shit going, we keep all this beef going, then, this shit ain't gonna do nothing but get worse, and we all just gonna be fucked in the end. Like, it's a crazy thing to conflict with, because it's a part of me that's like, man, fuck what he talking about, man. Them motherfuckers killed my family member. But then again, it's like, damn, if I go do something, it's gonna destroy everything around me. Not even on my, it's gonna destroy myself, everything around me. It's like super hard to make a decision in that type of predicament. So I already kind of understand where Durk is. Durk is probably sitting there like, man, I really want to go do some gangster shit that I know how to do very well and solve this situation. But when I solve it, it's gonna affect so much in my life. So like, man, like the only thing I can do, that I personally can do in this situation, is really just pray for this nigga Lil Durk, man. Because I feel like he is in a very conflicting situation. It's like, do you let this shit go and possibly lose the street cred that you basically build your whole career on? Or do you just go ahead and go full force until somebody dies, or basically somebody gets killed to prove a point that you the most gangster rapper and that you live your raps and all this other shit. Like, it's a very conflicting situation, because I mean, you have to think, like, these are Durk's family members and friends who are getting killed. You know what I'm saying? These ain't like some fucking outsiders he doesn't know like that. So it's hard to really tell him what he should do. So that's where I'm like conflicted in this situation. But at the same time, at the end of the day, the only way to really fully resolve this situation would be by peace. But it's like, damn, I understand though. It's like, how can you bring peace to a situation like that? So it's like, I can't necessarily give the answers, but one thing I can say is the final solution to all of it would be to find some type of common ground to find peace. And man, that's something that only Lil Durk would be able to make a decision on, because I'm pretty sure Lil Durk have some dudes with him that's probably ready. Like, look, Durk, just let me know. Them niggas who killed whoever, we'll go handle that right now. But then again, he have to be like, damn, if I go do that right now, all of this shit I've spent all these years working on. Just think about it. Durk been around for a while now. All of that stuff that he worked hard for will be gone the moment that somebody from his situation kills somebody from the other situation. So it's a very difficult thing. And I'm gonna definitely pray for Lil Durk, man, because I know deep down he's a good dude and he's going through a lot right now. I'm telling y'all, he doesn't ever show it, but I know he's going through a lot right now. I personally know how that type of shit feels, man. I done lost a lot of people due to murder. I know how that shit feels. And I don't know if you'll ever see this video, Lil Durk, but I'm gonna pray for you, my brother. And I'm hoping that something can happen to resolve this situation to where you can get the peace that you truly need, and possibly some therapy, possibly some grief counseling, because you've been through so much, and shit, dealing with that shit is crazy, man. And the last thing I want to get to is I want to tell people about the mentality of the niggas in Chicago. See, a lot of y'all who are watching this video, y'all have never been to Chicago. Y'all have never lived there. Y'all have never been around these people. So you don't really understand the lifestyle that they live and the things that they do. See, just to give y'all a little insight from me, I lived in Chicago for 4 years at a point in time. Went to school out there. I went to Paul Simon Chicago Job Corps. You know, I lived on the South Side and the West Side before. So I'm just giving you a very small, thing of when I was staying out there. So this is the way that Chicago is. Like, Chicago is like this extremely segregated, gang-infested city, to where like everybody is like on guard, super heavy, super hard. Like, you can't even walk to the fucking store properly without somebody being on bullshit or somebody, being fucking nervous, because it's always some tricky shit going on. And you have to understand the reason why niggas out there do so much with the murder and all that type of shit is only because of fear. That the fear is if they back down, the other side is gonna do some bullshit. Like, that's really what it all is. Like, when I was out there, I had a friend, right? I'm not gonna say anybody's names, but I had a friend who was like deep in the streets, done committed murders, then been shot quite a few fucking times, and been stabbed, all type of wild shit. And he basically used to always break down to me. Like, it was so crazy. He was so comfortable knowing that he was gonna be killed one day. He used to always like tell me shit like, yo, let's go do this, bro, because I might get killed next week. You never know. Like, that's the mentality that they have. Like, it's so dangerous that they already know that something's gonna happen eventually, so let me go ahead and get all my fun out the way. Like, that's literally the type of mentality that they have, because it's that fucking dangerous. It, like, living in these neighborhoods will put you in that type of mindset that something bad is always gonna fucking happen. That's the reason why most niggas from Chicago or that you'll meet are always on edge. They always on edge. They don't trust nobody. Walking to places, going to anywhere. They always like checking. They don't feel comfortable alone. They always with a bunch of niggas. It's only because this environment have made their mind so fucking crazy. It's like it's like literally dealing with PTSD. Like, how like you're in this environment where you always feeling like something bad could happen at any fucking moment. And that's that's one of the main reasons why I moved back to Indiana, because that's no way for a person to live. Like, I feel like sometimes my mind is still fucked up from living like that. Like, it fucks your mind up to where you can't even have a good focus or fully feel comfortable doing anything. Like, it's crazy. Like, my friend, I invited him out here to Indiana. I bring him out here to South Bend, which South Bend is dangerous, but it's nothing like motherfucking Chicago. Chicago is just ridiculous. And, I'm telling him, like, yo, let's walk to the G station, whatever. And the nigga was just like, man, you sure? Man, let's take the pose with us, whatever. I'm like, bro, this the Bend, my nigga. Like, I'm respected out here. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Ain't nobody gonna come up trying no dumb shit, none of that. And if they do, it'll be a rare situation, you know what I'm saying? It'll be because we got beef or something. Niggas ain't just pulling up shooting people for no fucking reason. And he just could not process that. He couldn't process that there's other places that's not as dangerous. It fucked his fucking mind up that it was other places that's like that, where, motherfuckers ain't doing that bullshit. But it was so weird because he was so uncomfortable not being in that environment. He was so used to it. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like people who are from Chicago or who have ever been around people from Chicago, who've ever been in Chicago, you understand this type of mentality that these people that live in these hoods go through, because there is so much drama and shit that they deal with on a daily that causes their minds to be like this. I'm telling you, man, the niggas in Lil Durk crew, they probably like, man, we can't show no sign of weakness or we will die out this bitch. That is literally how that mentality is. They have to be on point at all fucking times. People think it's a fucking joke. Like, people be like, man, like, it's even been a joke in Indiana. We used to make jokes about niggas in Chicago. We used to, like, talk about them like they were suicide bombers. Like, these niggas always trying to kill something, trying to do this and this and that. But they're only like that because their fucking environment is so bad. It's so dangerous. It's crazy. Like, I don't have a necessary solution for what these people are dealing with. But it's like, man, the only way we can end this type of shit is with peace and opportunities. These people need peace and opportunity, and that's the only way to solve these situations. But after all of these murders of these people's friends and family members, it's like, how do you find that common ground? It's so fucked up to deal with. And it's taking a lot of energy out of me even just talking about this. So one thing I want to say is I appreciate you guys checking out this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit like, comment, subscribe, whatever you gotta do. I don't give a fuck. But I appreciate you guys for checking out this video. I will see y'all in the next video on my next review. And I'm out of here. All right.